Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all again with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're gonna talk about them Lakers, man. They won against the Cavaliers, 127-113. The Lakers get win number 50, and they 50-26 now, 26-12 at home. They was at home in this game. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are 47-29, 23-15 on the road. We'll see if they get a 50-win season. Season series tied 1-1 though, because Cleveland won the first meetup and it was a blowout, and then the Lakers blew them out in this one. And they don't play again, maybe to the NBA Finals. Don't think it's likely, so they might just see each other next season. Cleveland won the first quarter 34-32. They did lose the second quarter 33-19. In the third quarter 45-30. That was basically game at that point. But Cleveland did make a little run with a 30-17 fourth quarter, and they still lost by double figures because the Lakers put the starters back in and they had to take the Cavaliers more serious. But they got the win, so it made sense to do it. Jared Allen played a really good game, 19 minutes, 18 points. He went 9 of 11 from the field. He did miss both of his free throws. He only got 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and a steal. 2 offensive boards out of the 4, 2 personal fouls, and was a -7. And plus minus Evan Mobley, he ended up playing 22 minutes. He only gave you 6. He got some good finishes around the rim. The other 2 shots he missed, one was a 3. He also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 turnover. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -18. And plus minus James Harden played 28 minutes. He had 17 points. He did his little dances to get to the free throw line or get to the paint or even get some space for a 3. He went 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He did have 3 assists and 3 turnovers and a personal foul, and he was a -19 and plus minus, so he ended up having a good game, not a great or amazing one. So was Donovan Mitchell. He went 4 of 10 from the field. He missed every 3, finished 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He only had 10 in 24 minutes. Donovan Mitchell, you expect him to do more. You would expect him to have a bigger game, especially against a team like the Lakers, but it didn't happen. He did have 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 turnovers. He also had 1 personal foul and was a -24. And plus minus Max Strus back in the starting lineup. He played 23 minutes. He had 11 points. He was just out there to provide shooting. He did that. He went 3 of 7 from 3, finished 4 of 8 from the field. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and no turnovers. He ended up getting 4 personal fouls and was a -10. And plus minus Larry Nance Jr., 12 minutes. He had 2 points. He went 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He ended up getting 4 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, and 2 steals. He also had 1 offensive rebound, no personal foul, was a +13 in plus minus. So he didn't really do a crazy amount on offense. Naquan Tomlin ended up doing a good job. He ended up having 9 points, went 4 of 9 from the field. Knocked down to 3, but he did miss 4 other than that, so he finished 1 of 5 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and was a -2 in plus minus. Thomas Bryant was able to knock down a couple threes. He went 3 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, went 5 of 7 from the field since he was able to catch some finishes around the basket. So 14 points was the highest off the bench. He did have 6 boards, no turnovers, and a block. He can do that. 4 offensive boards out of the 6, and the personal foul was a +5 and plus minus. Then the shooter, he's going to try to come in and play, make, and score. He was able to get that done. 19 minutes, 9 points. He went 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 3 boards, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and still in the block, and 2 personal fouls, and was a -14 in plus minus. So he gave you a little bit of that. And that's all you can really ask for him to do. Craig Porter Jr., 16 minutes. He missed every single 3. Since he missed every single 3, that ended up being his only shots. And he went scoreless because of that. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, though. No personal fouls, and was a +4 and plus minus. Then, of course, Keon Ellis, he's going to try to come in and impact both sides of the basketball. Well, he had a steal, and he only had 1 personal foul in 19 minutes, but he finished with 7 points. Because he went 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also got 2 boards. 1 of them was offensive, and he also had a turnover. He finished as a -11. And plus minus Tyrese Proctor played 12 minutes. He had 10 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers, one personal foul, and was a plus 13 in plus minus. So he gave you quality minutes, he gave you quality shooting and good playmaking. And that's a really good thing to have when you can especially rely on somebody off the bench to do it. But of course, you have multiple people that can do it, and that's a good thing to have, on your bench and also in your starting lineup. So that's why Cleveland been a tough team to beat since they got Harden, LeBron, Ramon James, and the Lakers. LeBron is still the king of the game. 31 minutes for him, 14 points. He went 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Good scoring, good attacking, good passing, and that's what LeBron has been able to provide for the Lakers. He also got 1 steal, 1 block, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 turnovers. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a plus 4 and plus minus. Jake LaRavia, he kept getting open for threes or finishes around the rim. He was just in the right spots at the right time. 14 points, 5 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did grab 7 boards. He also had 1 turnover, 1 steal. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 23 and plus minus. DeAndre Ayton was always deep in the paint. Then it was just about will he be able to finish it, even if it was off an offensive rebound. Well, he had 6 offensive rebounds, had 9 rebounds total by the end of the game for 18 points on 8 of 13 shooting from the field. He had 2 of 3 also shooting from the free throw line. He had an assist, a steal in the block, and a personal foul. Was a plus 10 and plus minus. That's a really good game for DeAndre. And then, of course, the team is built around Luka. So 34 minutes, he had 42. He was able to score in a lot of isolation situations, whether it was a fadeaway, whether it was a 3, whether it was just getting to the free throw line because they couldn't stay in front of him, or it could challenge him defensively enough with discipline, even though that's tough to do because he's still going to find a way to get the shot up, and that may have a chance of going in. Well, he went 13 and 26 from the field. That's efficient. He went 6 of 13 from 3, 10 to 10 from the free throw line. He had also 12 assists because he had so many cutters and shooting around. And if he found them early, the shot was basically wide open. It was just up for them to knock it down, and they did, to the point where he had no turnovers. He also had 2 steals and 5 boards, 4 personal fouls, and was a plus 21 and plus minus. Austin Reeves, 37 minutes, 19 points. He went 6 of 16 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Didn't have the shooting night that he probably wanted and that they thought that he might have, and especially because he missed a lot of threes in this one. But you still like the shots that he took. At the end of the day, he had 6 rebounds and 4 assists. The problem, too, was the 5 turnovers. That's a lot, considering that he just had to make the easy play or the easy shot, and he kind of overthought it, kind of overdid it sometimes, and the defense took advantage of that. He had 2 steals and a block, though. 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, was a plus 4 and plus minus. Rui Hachimura, he's one of those guys like LaRavia. If you leave him open, he can make you pay for it, and that's what he's out there to do. And he had 14 points. That was the most off the bench. He went 6 of 8. He took the most shots off the bench. He also went 2 of 3 from the 3-point line because he was open. Good that he knocked it down. He had 1 rebound, no turnover in the block. 1 personal foul, was a plus 10 and plus minus. Drew played 1 minute. He only finished as a minus 5. That's all he did. Dalton Connect played 1 minute. He only finished as a minus 5 as well. Thero, I think that's how you say his name, 1 minute. For him, he had 1 personal foul, was a minus 5. Jackson Hayes, he's going to get quick finishes around the basket. He finished with 19 minutes, had 4 points. He went 2 of 4 from the field. He had 3 rebounds. That was the most off the bench, and 1 assist. No turnovers. He had the most steals off the bench with 2, and that was tied for the most in the game for the Lakers. He also had no personal fouls and was a plus 9 and plus minus. Luke Kennard played 23 minutes. He had 2 points. He went 1 of 2 from the field. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, and was a plus 4 and plus minus. Kobe Bumpkin played 1 minute. He ended up going 0 of 1 from 3, so he went scoreless because that was his only shot. He had no turnovers, no personal fouls, was a minus 5 and plus minus. And Bronny James played 7 minutes, but he didn't do nothing but get 2 personal fouls, and he finished as a plus 5 and plus minus, and that was it. And then you look at the Lakers, they shot 54% from the field, while the Cavaliers shot 49%. 42% from 3 for the Lakers, 33% for the Cavaliers. 92% from the free throw line for the Lakers. They shot 26 free throws. The Cavaliers shot 74% and shot 19 free throws. 37 rebounds for the Lakers, 35 for the Cavaliers. Both teams had 26 assists, 10 turnovers for the Lakers, 14 for the Cavaliers, 9 steals for the Lakers, 5 for the Cavaliers, 4 blocks for the Lakers, 2 for the Cavaliers, 8 offensive rebounds for the Lakers, 11 for the Cavaliers, 29 defensive rebounds for the Lakers, 24 for the Cavaliers, 19 personal fouls. Both teams end up having that, but the Lakers did shoot more free throws and a better percentage. And this was just a game where the Lakers was just clicking more than the Cavaliers was. So the game was competitive, the game was fun, but the Cavaliers couldn't score as well as the Lakers. And the Lakers didn't really have to get a lot of stops. They just had to move their feet, challenge shots, and the Cavaliers just couldn't make it at the same rate as the Lakers. Like I said, the Cavaliers shot the ball real well, and they did a good job, but their threes also didn't fall at the level that they needed them to keep up with the Lakers either. So the Lakers, they showed that we can defend good enough and we can outscore you. And if we do that, we have a good chance of winning the game. And if that's how they're going to continue to play basketball, it shows that it's winning brand. I mean, you won 50 games this season. You have the ability to win more. You had injuries. You had your key guys out, and you still had that type of season. So they're a challenging, tough team. You got to respect them. You got to guard them. There's no way to stop Luka. There's no real way to do that. But you just got to stay home on everybody else and let him work for his baskets. And even then, he might still give you 40. That's just the type of player that he is. That's just how the game is for him right now. And all you can do is just try to make it as frustrating as you can, as uncomfortable as you can as a defender, or even help sometimes. But they got players that can make plays with the passing or even getting to the basket, and they did a good job of breaking down the defense that way. And then you also know that they got guys like LaRavia, Marcus Smart, and obviously Rui, and guys like Dalton Connect that if you leave them open, they can punish you from three. So it's a tough situation to go against, but it's the NBA. Everybody can play. Everybody has talent. And if you're not doing your job, if you're not focused throughout the entire game, they can get the lead, and then it's up to you to try to find a way to slow them or stop them. If you can't do that, you're going to lose the game. It's just a simple game, and it's a fun game to watch. It's an interesting game because you have to be strategic sometimes in how you approach the team. But I feel like Cleveland did a lot of things right in this one. I just feel like the Lakers did a lot of things more better. And if you can do that, that helps you win games, and they won this one. So it makes sense that it adds up that way, right? Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.